Hello, this is Ivan from carandipod.com. Today I'm going to show you how a Dension iPod interface kit was installed in an Audi Q7 with MMI. So in this case, what happened is the owner of the car decided to buy an Audi with the MMI interface, but without the Audi iPod interface kit factory fitted. But after having bought the car, the owner thought, well, I do want to listen to my iPod. I'll go back to the dealer and I'll ask what they can do for me. And they offered him to install a Dension interface kit for the iPod, which they installed on the MMI. I'm going to show you how this works. So basically, the kit is installed behind the factory fitted radio, so you can't see it, but you do get in the glove compartment here two little cables, a USB cable here, which would allow you to add like an external hard drive with songs and music, so if you don't have an iPod but want to connect something else. But more importantly, that's what interests us, an iPod cable here. Plus they installed a little holder here, so the iPod won't fly around whilst driving. So the iPod is nicely tucked away here, so you can just leave it there and drive. So I'll just close my glove compartment. There I am, and I'm going to show you now how it works. So basically, what I'm going to do now, imagine I'm listening to the radio. I'll click on radio here, turn the music up. This is the radio in the Audi, and now I want to listen to the iPod. Well, basically, I will go to media here, click on media, which will allow me to go through my CDs. So basically, the MMI system is showing me the CDs on the system. So in this car, for example, there are 6 audio CDs in the central CD changer. The Audi can take 6 CDs, as you can see here. But if I scroll down a little, I see here also iPod. iPod from At. So At is the owner of this car. And I see a menu. And if I use the MMI interface to go into the menu, I will actually go into my iPod interface, which will allow me to choose my playlist, my artist, my album, etc. My songs, my podcasts, my genres, my composers, exactly what you would have on your iPod menu. Now let's say I want to choose an album here. I'll go to albums, select here, and I'll get an ABC search or a list of all my albums. So if I go scroll down here, I will have a list of my albums, and I can turn the wheel until I get to the album I like. But again, what I like here is the ABC search. I can go into an ABC search here, check what I have in albums under, let's go for J, for example, and the Dension interface kit will show me all the albums I have starting with J. For example, Jagged Little Pill from Alanis Morissette. So if I click on my central MMI interface, I can select the songs in the album Jagged Little Pill. So for example, I can go down now and I'll go for the song Mary Jane, for example, and it's playing now through the Audi system. I'll just turn the volume up a bit so you can hear it.
What's the matter, Mary Jane?
So that's the Mary Jane song, and it sounds great. I mean, obviously the system is now using the speakers and the amplifier of the MMI of the complete audio system, so it's a nice sound. It really sounds really good. Just CD quality. I mean, just it's pure quality, which is wonderful. Now, something else I like about the system is that the iPod menu can also be controlled through the steering wheel controls, which you have here, which is like a little turn wheel which you can turn up and down and click on, and that I can look at in the little screen here in the between the little dashboard console here. So I can do exactly the same as on my MMI central interface, but using the control on the steering wheel to do the same thing. I can, let's say I want to go to an artist, I can just click on artist, which will again give me an ABC search or a list of all my artists. And if I, for example, go on ABC search and I want to go for a U2 album, for example, I can just scroll up here to U, which will give me my U2 albums. Let's have a look. Yes, there we are, U2. And then I have 2 albums, Achtung Baby and Rattle and Hum. I'll go to Achtung Baby. I will see the songs of the album, and I can, for example, select one from U2. So now one is playing through the system of the Audi. I hope you can hear it a little bit. There you go. So that was a short presentation of how a Dension Gateway 500 was installed in an Audi Q7. The Gateway 500 is vehicle specific, so if you would want to install it in your car, you'd have to check which model exactly you would need. But this is how a Dension Gateway 500 has been installed in an Audi Q7, allowing to use the MMI interface in a central console, but also through the steering wheel controls to control an iPod. That was it from Ivan. See you soon on carandipod.com.